Many Vancouver parents say they're disappointed after the Evergreen Public School Board approved more than $14 million in budget cuts.
Dozens of jobs are on the chopping block because of the decision, as well as fifth grade band and orchestra programs. Fox 12's Abby Davis is following this story for us. And Abby, what's the district saying tonight?
Yeah, board members say they didn't want to make these cuts, but told community members during Tuesday's meeting they didn't have any other choice.
Good evening. My name is Elizabeth Bunda.
Just 2 weeks after giving this speech remotely,
I would like to talk about fifth grade band. I don't think you should cut it.
Angie Bunda says her daughter's fear came true. As part of broader budget cuts, the Evergreen Public Schools Board voted to get rid of the fifth grade band and orchestra program Tuesday.
Last night was heartbreaking, but unfortunately not surprising.
All those in favor of this resolution, please say aye.
In a 3-1 vote, board members approved a resolution allowing the superintendent to cut more than $14 million from next year's budget. The district cites declining enrollment, less funding from the state and federal governments, and rising costs.
We're here to educate students. That's our priority. And sometimes tough decisions and things we have to reprioritize, and it's unfortunate.
In addition to cutting fifth grade band and orchestra, the district says more than 80 positions will be eliminated, including teachers, administrators, and language specialists.
And whenever there's a person behind and a person in those positions, you never want to make these cuts. We've tried to restructure the best that we can to try to move positions around to fund them from other ways.
It's just very disappointing, and that doesn't even really cover the feeling there.
Parents like Catherine Furtick worry about the long-term impact on students.
I truly mourn the loss of these opportunities for our children.
And say the district cut community members out of the decision-making process.
They did say they didn't have any other options, but they did not show the other options.
We've known these cuts are coming. We've seen the writing on the wall. However, I don't feel that the community is seeing the level of transparency or connection that they would hope to better understand why these things are happening.
This district is no stranger to making hard financial decisions. Tuesday's vote comes just 2 years after the board approved nearly $19 million in budget cuts for similar reasons. Reporting live in Vancouver, Abby Davis, Fox 12 Oregon.